All right. Interesting weather night, and once you know, you taught me something tonight. I know.
Wait, let me write that down.
Very special day.
Yeah.
So the difference between sleet and freezing rain, there is a difference.
Yeah, there is. So like the sleet is what we've been seeing tonight. It comes down frozen. Okay. And then you'll see it on a car or table or whatever, and you can play with it for a second, then it melts. Now freezing rain is rain that comes down, but the surface right here where we are is freezing. So it immediately hits and freezes. So there's a difference. Freezing rain, if you were standing out in it, you'd have a hard time walking after a little bit, get really slick in a hurry. I still think we're going to have icy roads tonight after this stuff is gone, but that's just from the temperature dropping. Why are we looking at a light pole? Because this is in Dublin, right there at Theater Dublin, and I'm trying to look near lights, and you can kind of see, is it rain falling or sleet? Clearly we're looking for something. 34 and a few sprinkles, maybe some sleet mixing in. Somewhere in the upper 20s to start the day tomorrow. And again, bigger than this whole wintry mix situation is the potential for the roads to freeze over tonight. So if you had to be out somewhere early tomorrow morning, may want to second guess that if you can. I mean, I'm not saying that everywhere is going to be frozen. Again, because the rain's still going in some spots, right? So it's not going to dry up in a hurry. The interstates will and stuff like that because there's traffic moving across it. But the secondary back roads is where you'll see some things maybe kind of freeze over. And again, black ice, you're not going to see it. And next thing you know, you slip around. So just be careful out there. This is Washington County now. I was showing you at the top of the show where you'll see stuff change over on the radar on precip type, you know, if you're looking at it on a radar somewhere. And then all of a sudden it changes back to green again. That's just, you know, an algorithm trying to figure out, it's like, all right, here's where the freezing air is, here's where the rain is. And sometimes that computer will go back and forth. So it'll kind of throw you for a loop here for a second. It looks like it's frozen, then it's not. But it just shows you where we're right on the edge of where things are kind of mixed in. Rain mainly everywhere else, including the light pole we just saw. By the way, and this is the way the models were showing it, different story for the Carolinas. This is where all the snow has been, freezing rain, sleet, the whole thing. So this has been definitely a Carolina event tonight and continues to be that as we go on through tonight. As is always the case, we're right on the edge of it. And as we go forward through the next couple hours, the last little bit of this will tail away. And then we'll start to clear out as we head through the day tomorrow. Sunshine comes in, a cold weekend. Both days, you know, cool and then cold nights, of course. And so let's go on over to the high-res model just to show you the same kind of thing. Everything leaving as we go on through the next couple hours. This was a 4-panel map I made earlier, just showing you mainly rain. We could see some snow flurries nudging in here. Sleet, we've been seeing some of that, but the freezing rain has mainly been off in the Carolinas, thankfully for us, because that's not anything you want. As we go through the overnight to tomorrow morning, the farther south and west you are, you may not get all the way to freezing, but I think a lot of us are going to get down to low 30s, upper 20s. 40s tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow night, the red line's your freezing line. It definitely goes south as we go into tomorrow night into Sunday morning. And then by Sunday afternoon, we'll start to bring it back up, maybe some 50-plus kind of numbers. Sunday night into Monday morning, back down around freezing once again. So, yeah, this is back-to-back, weekends. Yeah, it was Sunday last weekend, and then we had this thing going on tonight. Next rain chance is Tuesday, and I shudder to say it, but I did look on the long-range models, and it looks like yet another winter system could be coming in for around next Saturday. Now, that's a long way out, and many things can change. But again, maybe some freezing on the roads tonight. Otherwise, last little bit of this is going to move on out, and then we're off to the weekend.